Namo Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. May Triple Gem bless you all in the group. Today also I'm gonna continue Abhidhamma, which is based on the Tripitaka. You know, last time also I said this. We have 7 books of Abhidhamma. So these books are very profound and very deep to study. So we need the basic Abhidhamma. So this basic Abhidhamma, especially the basic Abhidhamma, especially for the sub-commentary. You know, now we have Pali Canon and commentary and sub-commentaries we have to study this Dhamma well. According to the so this deep Abhidhamma, profound Abhidhamma, to study for the novices to study, which has been written by Venerable Anuruddha from Maharashtra state. He came to Sri Lanka and with the help of our Arahanta at that time means this is the period after Buddha's Mahaparinibbana, within 1000 years, right? Nearly later 1000 years. So this, according to this Abhidhamma, this is actually Pali. This Abhidhamma mentioned in Pali language. So this Pali language to study to the novices, our in Sri Lanka, Venerable Mahatera, Narada Mahatera, Venerable Narada Mahatera, who written down the manual of Abhidhamma. This is also based on the Abhidhammata Sangha written by Venerable Mahanuruddha. So this you should know this thing. And last day also we discussed about, sometimes you may see this. If you, so please, can you see this? Can you see this?
Yes, Bhante.
Yes, Bhante.
Okay, clearly seen?
Yes, Citta,
Okay.
Cetasika.
Yeah. Okay.
Rupa
Now we
Nibbana,
have 4 ultimate reality, you know. First ultimate reality is Citta, the consciousness. The second one is Cetasika, the mental factors. The third one is Rupa, the materiality. So therefore the Citta and Cetasika all we can mention as mentality, right? And the last ultimate reality is the Nibbana, that is unconditioned element. So we can say this Nibbana is unconditioned element. So Citta, Cetasika and Rupa are, then we can consider as conditioned things or conditioned elements, right? To study Abhidhamma well, we need to have 4 bhumis. There are 4 bhumis. Can you see this 4 bhumi? Can you see?
Yes, Bhante.
Oh, when I turn like that, can you see?
Now it is, we have to turn our laptops.
Now? Okay, you have 4 bhumi. One is Kamavachara bhumi, and that means the sensual world or sensual, we can say sensual realms. Sensual realms, there are 11 sensual realms. For example, 4 woeful states and 1 human world and 6 Deva world. So all together, there are 11 Kamavachara bhumi, right? Kamavachara realms. And the second one is Rupavachara Bhumi. That is the fine material world. So there are 15 words for the Kamavachara Bhumi, right? Rupavachara Bhumi. And then again, you go to the third Arupavachara Bhumi, right? Arupavachara Bhumi is the third Bhumi, or the immaterial realm, immaterial realms. We have 4 immaterial realms. So according to the 4 immaterial realms, and the last realm is the Lokuttara Bhumi, right? Lokuttara Bhumi is the last realm. Lokuttara Bhumi. So this Bhumi is the noble world. According to this Bhumi, we have consciousnesses, right? So Kamavachara Bhumi, we have 54 consciousnesses, and Rupavachara Bhumi, we have 15 consciousnesses, and immaterial world, we have 12 consciousnesses. And can you see this? Can you see, Mr. Nilesh?
We can see on the right hand side, not on the left side.
Okay, now can see. Okay, Lokuttara Bhumi is noble world. We have 8 consciousnesses, but this is actually this 8 consciousness is the concise method. By using the concise method, we have 8 consciousnesses, but according to the wider way, we have 20 consciousnesses, right? 20 consciousnesses for the Lokuttara Bhumi. So basically, we need to know these type of ultimate truths, 4 types of ultimate truth, and the 4 types of Bhumi. Last day, actually, now to arise consciousness. What you need to arise consciousness? What you need to arise consciousness? Somebody? Mr. Nilesh?
You need an object.
Yes, you need an object. Otherwise, consciousness cannot arise. Cannot be arise. Consciousness cannot arise without object, right? Without object, consciousness cannot arise. For example, can you see this clearly?
Not very clearly, actually.
Can see?
We cannot read the words that are written.
Problem is now can object here. Can see the object?
No, Bhante. Yeah, now it is better.
Okay. Now you see, this is the object.
Yes.
Right? In the middle, you have object. Right? Object. Okay. In the middle, you have object. For the every consciousness, right? To every consciousness, you need object. This is the object. This is the mind and the mental factors, right? Around which you have mind plus mental factors, right? Mind plus mental factors. You see these mind and mental factor. Can you see this?
Yes, Bhante.
Okay, mind and mental factors, and so you see, his mind is depend on totally.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yes. Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, Bhanteji. So the circle inside, that is the mind, right? And the space around that is, circle inside is the object, and the space around it is the mind.
Circle inside is the object.
Center is the object. Then there is a space that is mind. And then what is the last part of it?
Yeah, this is the mind. Yes. Last part, this is no, these things are Rupakalapa, right?
Okay.
These things are Rupakalapa because mind depends on the Rupakalapa, right? These are Rupakalapa. Actually, this you never seen by your masculine eye, right? Masculine eye, you cannot see this thing. This is the Vipassana meditation, you want to see this by the Vipassana meditation, right? By the Vipassana meditation, and these are these dots like thing. You see these dot like thing, right? Those are Rupa Kalapa, right? All Rupa Kalapa, we have octet Rupa Kalapa, nonad Rupa Kalapa, and decad Rupa Kalapa. All these are you, you want to learn in the near future, right? So these the mind. So now mind is brilliant and bright, right? This is brilliant and bright, when you see the mind, when you see the jhana, when you develop jhana, or when you develop up to upachara concentration, upachara samadhi level, the access concentration, you can see actually then only you can see the mind and the mental factors and everything, right? Otherwise you cannot see, right? In the preliminary concentration you cannot see anything. So for example, now you see we have Rupa Kalapa. Don't worry about if you don't know at the moment, you don't know the Rupa Kalapa. Don't be worried about that, because in the near future I will teach you this Rupa, what type of Rupa Kalapa that you have. So for example, now here, when the mind arises with the help of ha base, right? This is the ha base. Ha base means this is the Rupa Kalapa. Within that Rupa Kalapa, you have ha base Rupa, right? Rupa material. That means ha base materiality. This is the ultimate materiality. Depend on this ha base materiality, mind depends, right? Mind depends on this ha base materiality, right? So basically, you want to know, to arise consciousness, you need an object. For example, when you do the Anapanasati meditation, your object is in breath, out breath, and touch point here, right? Here, in breath, out breath, and touch point. Then your mind, meditating mind, right? Meditating mind. Here you can see mind plus mental factors, right? So meditating mind plus mental factors. In that meditating mind, you have 33 mental factors, right? 33. So all we are going to learn in near future, right? Don't be worried about. Can mind arise, and do you see? So then mind and the materiality, right? The mental factors and is the mentality. So mentality and materiality are pretty much they have a pretty good intimate relationship, right? You want to understand this thing, right? So that's why we cannot separate mind from the materiality, right? Mind from the materiality. This is actually this mind, right? But this heart-based rupa is not the heart, right? Heart-based rupa is not the heart, right? You know now heart-based rupa here. This heart-based rupa is the ultimate materiality, not the muscular heart, right? Not the muscular heart. This is the heart-based rupa. Okay, now let's last day we study about we learn about Kamavachara, the consciousnesses of the Kamavachara Bhumi, right? You know now consciousnesses about Kamavachara Bhumi, there are 12 akusala or unwholesome, right? 12 akusala. 12 akusala consciousness, right? And 24 kusala consciousness. Kusala, or we can say sobana, right? Sobana consciousness. Can you see this book? Can you see? Okay. And there are 18 type of ahetuka consciousness. I will discuss this thing. Ahetuka, right? Ahetuka consciousnesses. So altogether, how 54 consciousnesses for the 54 consciousnesses for the Kamavachara world, right? Kamavachara world, you have Akusala consciousness 12 and 24 Kusala or the Sobhana consciousnesses, right? Kusala or Sobhana consciousnesses, and you have Ahetuka consciousnesses, 18 type of Ahetuka consciousness altogether. You have 54 consciousnesses. You basically you want to know this thing, right? Otherwise you cannot go. Okay, now let's see. Now last day. Sorry. Hello. On the last day, we discussed about
Nobody said anything.
12. Okay. Last day we discussed about 12 akusala consciousness. Out of 12, 8 we have 8 greed rooted consciousness. These are rooted, right? These are rooted. These akusala consciousnesses, all akusala consciousnesses are rooted. Rooted means which has basically which has lobha, dosa, moha, like akusala root, right? Akusala root. Based on the lobha, dosa, moha, or greed, aversion, or the hatred, or and the other thing, delusion, right? Or the ignorance, delusion. According to this root, right? Root, 3 root, know that? Lobha, 1 is lobha, then dosa, then moha, right? Moha. So according to the lobha, dosa, and moha, we have 8 lobha consciousness. We have 2 dosa consciousness and moha 2 consciousnesses for the akusala. Moha 2 consciousnesses we have, right? So last day we discussed about lobha 8. What are the 8 type of lobha consciousnesses? So when I remind again, one is, in this way, Somanasa Sahagata, Dittigata Somanasa Sahagata, Dittigata Sampayukta Asankarika Citta. So then Somanasa Sahagata means, it is the consciousness associated with the first consciousness, the consciousness associated with pleasure, right? Pleasure, accompanied by pleasure, and associated with pleasure, and associate with wrong view. Associate with wrong view is the first consciousness, right? Pleasure accompanied by pleasure, associated with wrong view. This is the first consciousness, and then you have Somanasa Sahagata, Dittigata Sampayukta Sasankarika conscious, Sasankarika Citta. This is unprompted, right? Unprompted. First consciousness is unprompted, right? Unprompted. So I just remind this thing. So then the second one is accompanied by pleasure, associated with wrong view, associated with then you have no pleasure, right? With no pleasure, associated with pleasure. It is accompanied by pleasure, accompanied with pleasure, not associated with wrong view, right? That means Somanasa Sahagata, Dittigata, Vipayukta, Asankarika, Citta. Somanasa Sahagata, Dittigata, Vipayukta, Sasankarika, Citta, right? then you don't have the other consciousness. Then this is pleasure accompanied by pleasure. Then not accompanied by pleasure, right? Not accompanied by pleasure. Not accompanied by pleasure. These also have four. Accompanied by pleasure, you have four consciousnesses, right? Then not accompanied by pleasure, you have four consciousnesses. They are called upekha sahagata consciousness, right? Upekha sahagata consciousnesses, right? Upekha means not accompanied by pleasure, right? Not accompanied by pleasure. And then the consciousness not accompanied by pleasure, upekha sahagata, dittigata sampayukta. Dittigata sampayukta means associated with wrong view, right? Associated with wrong view, prompted. Sorry, first one is unprompted, the second one is prompted, right? Not upekha sahagata, dittigata sampayukta, sasankarika consciousness. Then upekha sahagata, the third one, upekha sahagata, dittigata vipayuta, asankarika chitta. Then you have upekha sahagata, dittigata vipayuta, sasankarika consciousness, right? That means upekha sahagata, dittigata vipayuta means not accompanied by pleasure and not associated with wrong view. The consciousness is like that. Then therefore and prompted according to the if it is prompted, called sasankarika consciousness, right? So now we discuss these 8 type of Lobha Mula consciousness. These are called Lobha Mula because root is Lobha now, right? Root is Lobha. Then Lobha Mula. We can say Lobha Mula consciousness, right? Greed rooted, right? These are greed rooted. Greed rooted consciousnesses. So, for example, when you feel love to your kids or your mother, father, or your wife, or the husband, or the girlfriend, or boyfriend, what type of consciousness that you have? What type of consciousnesses will you have? Mr. Nilesh, first you give me one answer. That means you have greed. No, you have greed. You have greed rooted because you love somebody. So greed rooted. So then, and then you have pleasure. You have pleasure, no? You have pleasure. Then, if you think, if you feel that sun is mine, this sun is mine like thing, then you have associated with wrong view, right? Wrong view. Then you that is not prompted, so it is asankarika. So then your consciousness is somanasa sahagata, dittigata sampayukta, asankarika. It should be like that, right? So, for example, when you feel, I'm asking from Miss Dr. Archana, right? When you, for example, your daughter become a doctor, I mean the medical doctor, like MBBS or FRCS or like that consultant, and then you're talking about your daughter, or my daughter is a doctor. Like a thing, my daughter is doctor. She works in that hospital, such a hospital. She works in like that. If you have such type of mind, which type of consciousness arises out of
So it
these
will
8?
be of a grade.
Yes, greed, no?
Yeah, it
Greed.
will be grade one. But it is
Pleasure.
somanasa sahagatam. दिठीगत
pleasure, then soma.
संपयुक्त ससंखारिकं एकं will be
Now this is here you don't have wrong view, no? Because now you are telling like your pride thing. Your heart
yes.
heart will give some pride. Yeah? So then
Yes.
you don't have wrong view, no?
Yeah, wrong view I don't have.
When
Uh,
yes.
so but taking pride in what your son or daughter achieved, isn't it a ditti? I mean, wrong ditti, or it is correct?
Yes, sometimes it will be the wrong view also, because my daughter, my like thing you have,
Yeah.
no? Sometimes, but basically, rather than the wrong
Okay.
view, right?
Okay. So it will be then ditthigata
Then what
vipayutta.
I thought? Yes, dittigata vipayutta, no ditti, right? Dittigata vipayutta.
Yes.
Then what chetasika you have? If no ditti mean wrong view. If you don't have wrong view, what chetasika you have?
Yes.
Mana.
It will
Right?
be
Mana.
sat
Mana.
mana. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, mana. Or conceit. Or pride or something like that. Right?
Yes.
Yes. If
Yes.
you have difficulty with mana, then correct. Then difficulty with prayukta. Then asankarika. Asankarika, no?
Non-prompted.
Asankarika.
Unprompted.
Yeah, non-prompted. So it comes, it arrives from your heart. So non-prompted. So in the same, in that way. So then, what is the object here? What is the object here in Mana consciousness? What is the object here? Object is your daughter's, the level of your daughter. No?
Yeah, current
Okay?
her achievement. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. So, for example, when you, Mr. Nilesh, when you see your daughter as, is my daughter, I love to have my daughter like that. If you have such type of thing, then what is the object?
Greed.
Yeah, greed object.
The object itself is the
Yeah, your daughter, daughter towards the greed. Your daughter, no, your daughter. The object is your daughter, right? Object is
daughter.
your daughter. It is greed rooted, right? Okay. Now let's see.
Yes.
So otherwise, actually, if you don't if you don't understand in this way, we don't want to go to another step, no. Otherwise, it will be unsuccessful then. So Jaypal, Mr. Jaypal, right? Okay, now Mr. Jaypal, please answer this question. When you have a car like that, car like property, you don't have any, you use this without having pleasure, right? Without having pleasure, you use this car. But you don't have pleasure, but you have, this is my car. This is my car, like feel you have. So which type of consciousness that you have? Jaypal?
जयपाल तुम्हाला ट्रान्सलेट करून सांगू का? Jaypal? I think
Okay.
Bhanteji, he is not around.
Any
Not
hope?
responding. Yeah.
Prahlad, Mr. Prahlad?
हा जी सर, मला मराठीमध्ये पाहिजे ट्रान्सलेट.
हा, मी सांगते. त्यांनी काय विचारलं की जर आपल्याकडे तुमच्याकडे कार आहे आणि ती कार तुम्ही वापरता, पण तुम्ही म्हणजे कार मजा म्हणून नाही वापरत, म्हणजे तिला एन्जॉयमेंट म्हणून नाही वापरत, पण तुम्हाला माझी कार आहे एवढं तुम्हाला त्याच्याबद्दल आहे, म्हणजे माझी कार आहे ही. तर मग तुमचं ह्या वेळेस कोणतं चित्त आहे हे विचारत आहेत ते. म्हणजे 8 चित्त आहेत ना, त्याच्यामधलं कोणतं चित्त असणार त्यावेळेस, की तुमची स्वतःची कार तर आहे पण तुम्ही ती म्हणजे जस्ट शो ऑफ करायसाठी नाही दाखवत आहेत, पण तुम्ही म्हणताय की माझी गाडी आहे, मग कोणतं चित्त असं विचारतात ते.
मोह चित्त आहे ना मॅडम ते.
हा हा. तर मग ते म्हणतात की सोमनस सहगत हे जे 8 आहेत ना आपले जे चित्त दिले आहेत, तर मग ह्याच्यामधलं कोणतं असेल? म्हणजे सोमनस सहगत दिठ्ठीगत संपयुक्त आहे की दिठ्ठीगत विपयुक्त आहे, ससंखारिक आहे की असंखारिक आहे, असं विचारत आहेत.
असंकारिक आहे. असंकारिक. तिथिगत असंकारिक.
भंतेजी.
Okay. Okay.
या.
Yes. According to him, Ditigata, he has Ditigata, no? Because my car, Ditigata. So he doesn't have any pressure. So then Upeka Sahagata. It is Upeka Sahagata, Ditigata, Sampayukta, Asankarika. Right? In that way, you want to, whenever the consciousness arise in greed rooted, you put which consciousness that you arise in, which consciousness arises in your mind like that. You want to know, you want to search, right? You want to search in day-to-day life, because why these consciousness are actually these consciousnesses are these consciousnesses bring you towards the four woeful states, right? Towards the four woeful states. So, for example, if you have out of these 8 chitta, one chitta comes in near death moment, you will definitely reborn in four woeful states. Therefore, all consciousnesses of the greed rooted, you want to understand very clearly, right? Today we will go to the consciousness, right? Out of now you have 12, 12 consciousnesses you have. Akusala consciousnesses. Akusala mean what is akusala? Akusala mean unwholesome, right? Unwholesome.
Bhanteji, can I ask one question, please?
Yes.
My question is
I
like,
cannot hear you.
Bhanteji. Yeah, sorry.
Hello.
Yeah, what I wanted to ask, Bhanteji, hello, hello, am I audible?
Yes, I.
Hello. Yeah,
Hello.
yeah. So, yeah, hello. I think I'm not audible to Bhanteji.
Yes.
Um,
I can hear you.
Okay. So,
Hello.
Bhanteji, my question is, hello.
Hello. Yes,
Yeah,
I
hello.
can hear you.
Yeah, yeah. So Bhanteji, the list
Hello.
we have,
Yes.
I'm so sorry. Yeah. So, Bhanteji,
Hello.
this consciousness, do we have to continuously aware of
Uh,
what chitta is arising? This
yeah.
should be the way of practice for us. Means like the whole day we have whatever time we are awake. Do we have to really be very careful about what consciousness is occurring in my mind? Is that the practice should be? So practicing aspect, I am asking. Thank you.
Yeah. Actually, if you have such type of uh, good attention, no, that means the wise attention, right? Wise attention means actually, if you when you have this type of wise attention, it is very safe for you, right? Otherwise, but every time we cannot, no, every time we cannot, because according to the sometimes you have no time to even eat, so then you cannot count which is which consciousness this like that. You cannot come to a conclusion, but as far as possible, if you can consider, or if you can pay wise attention, yoniso manasikara, towards the works or the whatever the consciousness arises, then it is better, right? uh, uh, Okay, did you get this?
Thank you, Bhanteji. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Yeah. Now let's go to unwholesome. Then dosa mula, right? Unwholesome. That mean akusala, right? Akusala consciousnesses. Can you see this? Dosa mula, right? Dosa mula consciousnesses, right? Dosa mula chitta. Dosa mula chitta. So then we can this hatred. You have two consciousnesses for the hatred rooted, right? You have two consciousnesses for the hatred rooted. One is uh, dosa mula. The first consciousness is fatiga sampayukta. Fatiga asankarika chitta. Asankarika chitta, right? Can you see? Dosa mula fatiga sampayukta asankarika chitta, right? First one. The second one, dosa mula fatiga sampayukta sasankarika. Sasankarika chitta. You have two consciousnesses for the hatred rooted, right? Hatred rooted. You have two consciousnesses. Then we can say this dosa mula consciousness like domanasa sahagat. Then because the first one is somanasa sahagat, no? Then this is the domanasa sahagat, right? Domanasa sahagat. Can you see this thing? Right? Domanasa sahagata, patiga sampayukta, asankarika chitta. Right? Then we put this dosa mula domanasa sahagata. Right? It is good word. Domanasa sahagata. Domanasa sahagata. Right? So then see. First one is domanasa sahagata, patiga sampayukta, asankarika chitta. Right? Then the second one is domanasa sahagata. Can you see? Domanasa sahagata, patiga sampayukta, asankarika chitta. Right? Then you have two hatred rooted consciousnesses in this way. So for when we see, when we translate, domanasa sahagata mean you do the sahagata mean with happy, no? Somanasa sahagata mean with happy. Now this is without happy, right? Without happy. Or like it's like unhappy, accompanied by unhappy mind, right? Accompanied by unhappy mind. Patiga sampayukta. Patiga sampayukta means now you in the first Lobha Citta you have dittigata sampayukta. Now here patiga sampayukta. Patiga sampayukta means it associated with hatred, right? Associated with hatred, without pleasure, without accompanied by without pleasure, associated with hatred. Asankarika means non-prompted, right? Non-prompted. Okay, in this way you want to write down. Okay, associated with not pleasure, or we can say displeasure, right? Okay, I will write down the consciousness, right? The consciousness associated with displeasure, sorry, accompanied by displeasure. Right? The consciousness accompanied by displeasure associated with hatred, right? You can say associated with we can say associated with hatred or aversion, right? Associated with aversion, right? Then what consciousness? This is from unprompted. Unprompted. Can you see now? The consciousness accompanied by displeasure associated with aversion, right? This aversion associated with aversion, unprompted, right? Okay, this is the domanassa sahagata patiga sampayukta asankarika citta. Okay, please everybody open your open your mic, right? Then you want to repeat after me then. Huh? Everybody, please open your mic. Okay. Domanassa sahagata, the first consciousness for the dosa mula, first consciousness is domanassa sahagata.
Domanassa sahagata.
Domanassa sahagata.
Patiga sampayutta.
Patiga sampayutta.
Yes.
Patiga
Asankarika
sampayutta.
citta. Yes, asankarika citta.
Asankarika citta.
Yes. That means the consciousness. Yes, consciousness accompanied by displeasure. Domanassa sahagata means accompanied by displeasure. Patiga sampayukta. Patiga means associated with aversion, right? Associated with aversion. Patiga sampayukta asankarika. Asankarika means unprompted, right? Is the consciousness. Okay. Then the second consciousness, please repeat me. Domanassa sahagata.
Sahagata.
Please repeat. Domanassa sahagata. Patiga sampayukta.
Patiga sampayukta.
Sasankarika citta.
Sasankarika
citta. Yes, sasankarika citta. That means how we can translate domanasa sahagata. That means the consciousness associated with displeasure. Yes, without happy. Yes, without pleasure. Yes. And associated with, accompanied by displeasure, associated with aversion, unprompted. Sorry, prompted. Sasankarika means prompted, right? Prompted. The difference between unprompted and prompted, actually, you want to know this. So, oh, hello?
I was going to say, because these two are so related, can we give an example of each?
Yes, yes, yes. For example, now you kill a, for example, you kill a, let's see this example. This is as an example only, right? Now you see, now you have a object, right? Object of discernment, right? Now here, what is your object? Object is object of discernment. You have object of discernment, right? Object of discernment here. Object of discernment is your enemy, right? Your enemy is the object now, right? Now you have enemy. Somebody promote you, right? Somebody promote you or influenced you. This your enemy is like that. He try to kill you. He try to kill you. Please do something. Then you, if you develop also, I want to kill him before him, like that, right? Then what is the consciousness? This is this prompted then, right? This then prompted, become prompted by somebody. Okay, prompted by somebody. So the same consciousness, no, prompted by somebody, without any influence, right? Without any influence, if you kill somebody, if you kill somebody because of some hatred of hated thing, yeah, if some discernment, right? If some discernment develop in you, in your mind, then you kill somebody. Then what is the consciousness? Unprompted, right? Unprompted. That is the basic difference between this. But you see, you want to know this domanasa sahagata consciousnesses, and that means the hatred rooted consciousnesses. You have another three types of chetasika, right? Another three types of chetasika. For example, you know, issa. Issa. Issa means jealousy, right? Jealousy. Issa. Issa. Then machariya. Machariya. Issa, machariya. Machariya means it's like you concealing. You are concealing your properties, right? You don't like to share with the others like that. For example, some car, this precious car like that, then you don't like that car to belong another one, right? Like that. This is this machariya. That means you are concealing your properties, right? You conceal your properties. That is machariya. Other one is kukucha. Kukucha. Kukucha means remorse, right? Kukucha. Can you see this thing? Kukucha. So then issa, machariya, and kukucha. Kukucha means remorse. Remorse means sometimes you have remorse mind that you couldn't do that of kusala thing before, right? Like that you may have remorse, or sometimes you may have remorse that bad thing I have done, right? Like that the remorse mind comes. So then this kukucha, machari and issa, machari and kukucha is associated with these hatred-rooted consciousnesses, right? With the hatred-rooted consciousnesses. Please remind this thing, right? Or take a note that issa, machari and kukucha. That means, you see, in this way, that means hatred plus issa, right? Hatred plus issa. The one consciousness arise, hatred plus issa. The other consciousness arise, hatred plus machariya. Machariya. What is the your page? What is the machariya called? Nilesh, machariya in your language?
Uh, I don't know actually. I'm not. I was about to ask him. It is not yet clear.
म्हणजे आय थिंक इट्स लाईक अ हेवा करणे आपल्याला ना म्हणजे
Like you are jealous
किंवा
of
काय म्हणतात
something.
त्याला ज्वेलर्स म्हणा किंवा स्वतःची काही प्रॉपर्टी आहे ती कोणाकडे शेअर नाही करायची असं आता त्याला नेमकं मराठी शब्द नाही आठवत आहे आणखी कोणी आपल्या ग्रुपमध्ये सांगू शकेल है ना
किंवा ती
मत्सुहे
लपून ठेवायची ती प्रॉपर्टी लपून ठेवायची, दाखवायची नाही.
हा बरोबर बरोबर येस म्हणजे आपल्याकडे काही चांगलं असेल तर ते आपण दाखवायचं नाही म्हणजे असं काय म्हणतात ना आपल्या जवळच ठेवायचं माझ्याच जवळ राहायला पाहिजे असं डोंट वॉन्ट टू शेअर हा मॅडमनी बरोबर हेच एक्झाम्पल दिलं होतं राईट
Oh, can you understand? Issa mean like we can say Issa mean like jealous, no? Or the
Yes,
you know envoy, envoyness, jealousy. This machariya mean you conceal your property. You conceal your property mean, for example, even to others, you don't give any chance to touch even for that property or the other thing. Yeah, or the other thing. Yeah, you actually you want to conceal. You want to conceal your property because that mean conceal mean here you understand. Please understand in this way. You have many properties, right? You conceal this property because why? Another, for example, your friend or somebody or your enemy or somebody may take mean may earn such type of property, right? Such type of property. Then you want to conceal your property, right? Like in that way. That is the machari. Right? Can you understand now, Nilesh? No? Okay. The other one, the
Yes.
hatred is associated with hatred, remorse, right? Remorse. So see, now you have, again, you have pure hatred also. Pure hatred mind, right? You have pure hatred mind, then hatred plus issa, then hatred plus machariya, hatred plus remorse, right? Then here are two consciousnesses, but again you have four consciousnesses, right? Two consciousnesses we can divide it in this way, but don't forget about this thing at the moment. I just mentioned here because you see now when you have hate mind, that means you for the other properties you become for the other properties you have jealousy, right? You have jealousy for the other properties. Here you have you don't you don't like to share your properties, like, right? You don't like to share these properties, like the difference between this Issa and Machari is like that, right? Envoy. or the jealousy. And then you have two types of mental factors, right? One mental factors is hatred, the other one is Isra factors, but the root is here, this, right? Root is this. And the other thing, if you have hatred plus machariya, right? Machariya means the concealing your properties, right? Concealing your properties. Then you have hatred, one mental factor. Manchariya is the another mental factors mainly, basically. But there are another mental factors also, right? To arise this consciousness, there are another mental factor. So other thing, hatred plus remorse, right? For example, uh, for example, somebody's mother died, right? Somebody's mother died, but he get hatred plus remorse mind because sometimes he may think that I couldn't treat my mother well. I couldn't treat my mother in a uh, pretty good level. Like that, you may arise remorse, right? So then you hated mind, right? Hatred always associated with remorse, and Macharia always associated hatred. Sorry, hatred. Oh yeah, and Isa always associated with hatred mind. So then these differences you want to understand in a very clear way, right? Okay, this is then two types of hatred mind. So two types of hatred mind, and here also I want to tell something. Here also, this sasankarika and asankarika. Now you have two consciousnesses. So domanasa sahagata, patiga sampripta, asankarika consciousness. Please tell the now 8, no? Now almost 1 hour has passed. Asankarika consciousness and sasankarika consciousness for the akusala, right? So this is the difference. What is the difference between these asankarika and sasankarika consciousnesses? This sasankarika, when it becomes sasankarika, right? When it becomes sasankarika, you may have two mental factors, two additional mental factors. What is thina, right? Thina mean like not cheerful, mind. That is the thina, not cheerful mind, right? And midha is not cheerful mental factors, right? That means not cheerful mind is thina, midha is not cheerful mental factors, right? So this is the difference between sasankarika and asankarika. In asankarika, you don't have thina and midha, right? You don't have thina and midha. For example, if somebody prompted you, right? If somebody prompted you to do the unwholesome thing, then sometimes your mind becomes not cheerful, right? Not cheerful to do that, right? Therefore, thina and midda automatically come, right? Thina means mind not cheerful. Mind is not cheerful, thina. So this is the mental factor is not cheerful, right? Or chetasika. We can say this is chitta, chetasika. Chetasika, not cheerful, right? Okay. Can you understand this thina and midda then? Thina and midda. Then sasankarika, if the mind is sasankarika, when the mind is sasankarika, then thina and midda associated, and when the mind become asankarika, no thina, no midda. That's the difference between these two. So actually this hatred mind is very, very dangerous for you, right? Very, very dangerous because the hell, most of the beings going to hell because of these two consciousnesses, right? So then you want to be very careful when these type of hatred consciousnesses arise. Therefore, that's why this Abhidhamma is very, very important for you to day-to-day life, as well as to Samatha meditation, as well as to the Vipassana meditation. Because when I come to this level, that means when you do, if you cannot see the mind in this way, right? If you cannot see mind in this way, mean the mind you should see, you must see mind like a brilliant, radiant thing, like a diamond, or like a some moon, sun, moon, like brilliant or radiant thing, like mind you want to see. But mind is not like a stone. Mind is always arise, always perish, always arise, always passed away. Mental factors also in the same way. Mental factors also always arise with the mind, always pass away with the mind. Kalapa also, this ha base, right? Mind depends on the ha base. This ha base, Rupa Kalapa also, they also arise and pass away very, very rapidly. So then in Samatha meditation also, you sometimes you may, I will tell example. For example, when you see the Patibhaga Nimitta, right? Patibhaga Nimitta, the counterpart sign, when you do Anapanasati meditation, when you see the counterpart sign, now your counterpart sign is very brilliant, like a diamond, or like moon or sun or some other gem or something like that, very brilliant and bright, right? Then your mind also brilliant and bright, right? So in Samatha meditation also, you want to see this mind as well as your object. Object is now Patibhaga Nimitta, right? Object is now Patibhaga Nimitta, and your mind is also brilliant and bright. Mind is always arise and always passing away. And this Rupa Kalapa also same way. In the same way, this Ha base, right? Ha base has many Rupa Kalapas, uncountable Rupa Kalapas, right? Ha base has uncountable Rupa Kalapas. Those are also like a cloud arise and cloud vanish like thing. You can see within the Anapana Patibhaga Nimitta, you can see in this way, right? So then that means you in the Samatha meditation also, this Abhidhamma is very, very important. Understand this thing, right? In the Vipassana meditation, Vipassana mean when while doing Vipassana, we want to contemplate this anicca, impermanence phenomena, dukkha, suffering phenomena, and anatta, non-self phenomena, like that. We want to contemplate time to time for long time, right? Time to time for long time we want to contemplate. But if you cannot see the Rupa Kalapa and the Rupa, right? Especially the Paramatta Rupa, like Ha-base Rupa, and there are another Rupa here, I'll explain later on. If you cannot see these type of Rupa Kalapa and Rupa and the mind and the mental factor and the object, your Vipassana is just superficial Vipassana, right? We cannot say it is Vipassana. If you can see these things, right? If you can see these things, this is the real Vipassana, right? So for the Vipassana meditation, this Abhidhamma is very, very important for you. So, but to do Vipassana, you want to actually if you develop jhana, it is better. But without developing jhana also, for example, while practicing the 4-element meditation, you develop your upachara concentration. For example, upachara concentration mean the access concentration, that is upachara samadhi. This upachara samadhi also, this scene can be this issue can be seen on that upachara concentration, right? So then the jhana light or the upachara light is very, very important for the to the meditator who is practice vipassana as well as samatha meditation, right? So then otherwise all samatha vipassana and samatha meditation and the vipassana meditation are useless, right? Are useless because that is not according to the Buddha's teaching. Buddha need to contemplate the ultimate materiality and ultimate mentality as anicca dukkha anatta. Buddha teach us to first to see the impermanent and impermanent phenomena, and then contemplate it as anicca, right? Like that, without seeing and without knowing, you cannot do vipassana, right? Okay, now I explained, because these Abhidhamma mean actually especially to understand, to attain Nibbana, and to understand what is the Paramatta Satya and like that, or ultimate reality like that, we need to have uh, profound knowledge about Abhidhamma, right? So then now we don't know. Let's take 15 minutes. Can you take 15 minutes again? Can, no? Okay. And then we have Dosa Mula, right? So now we finished Dosa Mula. Now we have Moha Mula, right? Moha Mula. Moha Mula means delusion, delusion rooted, right? Delusion rooted. Delusion rooted consciousnesses. There are two delusion rooted consciousnesses. Upeka Sahagata Vichikicha Sampayukta Chitta. These are Moha now, right? Moha. Moha consciousness, right? Moha Moola, right? Moola mean rooted. Moha mean, now we can say delusion. Delusion rooted, right? Delusion rooted. We have two delusion rooted consciousnesses. One is Upeka Sahagata. All delusion rooted consciousnesses are Upeka Sahagata, right? Upeka Sahagata. Upeka Sahagata Vichikicha Sampayukta Chitta. Vichikicha. Vichikicha Sampayutta Chitta. Can you understand? Upekha Sahagata, right? Upekha Sahagata Vichikicha Sampayutta Chitta. That means the consciousness, Chitta means the consciousness. Upekha Sahagata. Upekha Sahagata means you don't have pleasure, right? Associated with, not associated with pleasure. Or we can say Upekha Sahagata, we can say in this way also. Having equanimity, like equanimity, right? Accompanied by equanimity. The consciousness, right? The consciousness accompanied by equanimity. Accompanied by equanimity. Right? The consciousness accompanied by equanimity, Upeka Sahagata, Vichikicha Sampayukta Chitta. Accompanied by equanimity and associated with, right? Associate with Vichikicha. Vichikicha means, what is Vichikicha? Vichikicha means the doubt, right? Associated with doubt. This is the translation, right? The consciousness accompanied by equanimity associated with doubt. This is the translation. The consciousness accompanied by equanimity associated with doubt, right? Now the second consciousness, Upekha Sahagata. Upekha Sahagata. Here also Upekha, right? Upekha, not Upekha. Upekha. Upekha Sahagata. Sahagata Uddacha Sampayukta Chitta. Uddach. Here Uddha, dha, right? Uddha. Here dha, icha. Uddach. Uddacca. Uddacca Sampayutta Citta. Sampayutta Citta. Again, repeat me. Upekka Sahagata Vichikiccha Sampayutta Citta. Then that means the consciousness accompanied by equanimity associated with doubt. Okay, then second one, Upekka Sahagata Uddacca Sampayukta Chitta. Right? Upekka Sahagata Uddacca Sampayukta Chitta. These should be very, very clear. You want to pronunciation. You want to pronunciate this Upekka, right? Sahagata Vichikicha, right? Cha. Here cha. This is Uddacca, right? Uddacca. Yeah, Uddacca. Dha. Uddacca. So this how translate? How can we translate this thing? Citta, the consciousness, right? The consciousness accompanied by upekka, accompanied by equanimity, right? Equanimity, accompanied by equanimity, associated with uddacca mean restlessness of the mind. Right? Associated with restlessness. Associated with restlessness of the mind. Okay? These are the two consciousnesses. Now, here, what type of doubt you have? There are eight doubt, right? Eight type of doubt. One doubt is doubt about Buddha, right? Doubt about Buddha, doubt about Dhamma, Buddha's Dhamma, and doubt about Sangha. For example, if you have doubt, right? If you have doubt, but do Anapanasati meditation, you are seeing now one type of nimitta like Parikamma nimitta or some Pativahaga nimitta or Ugga nimitta. You are seeing now. Now your concentration also in a calm level. Concentration and mindfulness are pretty much high level now. Now your doubt will be getting down now, right? Doubt will be getting down because now you now before that you have in breath out breath and touch point, and then when you maintain your mindfulness towards the object, then your concentration is increasing, right? Concentration increases. Now then what happens? Then you may feel you may feel pretty happy, right? You may feel pretty happy, rapture like that. Then your doubt will be doubt may be that means doubt reduces now. When see the Parikamma nimitta like that, then some doubt is now some doubt again little bit doubt or some doubt chase away. And then again, when you see the other nimitta, for example, Patibhaga nimitta, then your doubt is almost have gone, because now you don't have about Dhamma, whose Dhamma? This Buddha's Dhamma, right? So then you don't have about Buddha's doubt. You don't have doubt about the Buddhas also. Then Sangha also, these Dhamma, you practice Sangha. So then you don't have about doubt about the Sangha also. So then after, when you, if you don't have, then Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, right? Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, three things you have doubt, right? Then other thing, you know, three sikha or tisikha, right? Tisikha means Sila, Samadhi, Panya, right? Sila, Samadhi, Panya, we call three siksha, right? Tisikha, tisikha. or Sila Samadhi Panya. Doubt about Sila Samadhi Panya. The path about Sila Samadhi Panya. Right? Then other one is you doubt about your past life. Right? Doubt about past life. Doubt about the past lives. Doubt about future life. Future life. Future life, you have doubt. You have doubt about future life. You have doubt about both past and future life. The other thing. Doubt about past as well as future lives. Right? Future lives. So then the last one, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now 7 doubt you have. Then last one is you have doubt about Paticca Samuppada. Right? Paticca Samuppada means Paticca Samuppada. Paticca Samuppada cycle. Paticca Samuppada cycle means this is the cycle. You have causal relationship, or we can say causal relationship, or dependent origination, right? Dependent origination, we can say dependent origination, right? Dependent origination or causal relationship between your this life, past life and future life. That is what is called Paticca Samuppada, right? Paticca Samuppada. We may come across in near future for the Paticca Samuppada. Now you understand in this way, this is the dependent origination, right? Paticca Samuppada. So you have 8 type of doubt within your life, right? While going with this path of the Buddha, you have 8 type of doubt. One is doubt about the Buddha. The second one is doubt about the Dhamma. The third one is doubt about the Sangha. The fourth one is doubt about the Sila Samadhi Panya. Panya like threefold, right? That means Sila Samadhi, doubt about Sila Samadhi Panya or Tisika. Doubt about past life, doubt about future life, and doubt about both past and future lives, right? Then doubt about, then these are the 8, right? Paticca Samuppada or the dependent origination, right? Dependent origination. You have 8 type of doubt. So when you meditate, these 8 type of doubt day by day, when you meditate and progress from of the meditation, so these 8 type of doubt, step by step, you may be chase out. So then so this is the then even doubt of one is when one doubt is come when you meditate, while you're meditating, one doubt comes, then you're meditating object, you cannot maintain your mindfulness towards the meditation object, right? In this way. Or sometimes if you have another religious activity, right? Then you may have, out of this 8 type of doubt, you may have one or out of all 8, right? So then this is the doubt, right? So then the consciousness accompanied by equanimity associated with doubt. So then the other one is Upekka Sahagata Uddacha Sampayukta Chitta. This is the consciousness accompanied by equanimity associated with restlessness. Restlessness means, mind is not calm, right? Always mind become restless, right? This is because this consciousness arises. So when you want to meditate, sometimes your mind goes to the fasting. Fasting mean sometimes you may have bad thing in the past. Then that consciousness arise, right? Then your mind become restless. In that way, this restless also a akusala chetasika, right? This restlessness and this doubt also akusala chetasika, right? Doubt also akusala chetasika. So in this way, we have another two types of delusion-rooted consciousnesses. So altogether, now eight greed-rooted, eight greed-rooted, and two hatred-rooted, and two delusion-rooted consciousnesses you have. Then altogether 12 akusala consciousness, right? Only 12 akusala consciousness you have. In Kamavachara world, that means sensual world, you have only 12 akusala consciousnesses. So see, but with 12 akusala consciousnesses that we have, but you see how many animal world, how many are there? More than one world, the population, right? So then you cannot see the ghost in your muscular eye. So how many? They are uncountable, right? But human, we can count human, no? All over the world we can count human, but they are uncountable, right? And then asura also, asura demon, also uncountable. You in the hell, 8 type of hell you have. The all 8 type of hell beings are uncountable, right? So then, because of these 12 consciousnesses arising of 12 consciousnesses of your mind, in your mind, you can reborn in such type of 4 woeful states. So, aware of these 12 types of akusala consciousnesses or the unwholesome consciousnesses are more important for you in day-to-day life also. And when you want to do vipassana, right? You want to if you have doubt consciousness, right? Or if you have doubt consciousness, then this consciousness you want to analyze, right? You want to analyze as this, right? In this way, you want to analyze this. Then your object is doubt object, right? Doubt object. Then you want to analyze this Habe Rupa, right? And you want to analyze your mind and the mental factors, right? By seeing you want to analyze. So in Vipassana also, we are not learning practically see, we want to see practically, right? These 12 akusala consciousnesses. So I will everything step by step. So today now 8:30, 1.5 hour has gone. So let's stop today, no? Any question? Any question? Do you have any question?
Thank you for the
Out of
talk
these-
today, Bhanteji.
Okay. Sadhu, sadhu.
I was going to ask, when you were talking about the 8 types of doubt, and you talk about the past life, future life, and then past plus future life. Why are they kind of categorized like that? Couldn't past plus future life the same as past life and then future life?
In this way, yes. Sometimes somebody can see past life only. For example, somebody can have doubt about his past life, right? For example, first past life, second past life, like that. Somebody has doubt, no? For somebody, or the same person, for the same person, he may have doubt about the future lives also, right? Some don't have doubt about past life. Some don't have doubt about the future life, right? So but for some people, they have doubt about both, right? They have doubt about both. So then, if one doubt towards one life, or past life or future life, or a doubt about both lives. If we develop somebody, if somebody develop, then so that's why this category Buddha said, right?
Got
Can
it.
you understand?
Thank you, Bhante. Yes. Vimala Kamleji, please go ahead with your question.
Whatever. What is it? Yes, sir. What is it, sir?
Hello.
I can't listen properly.
तुम्ही ऍक्च्युली हात वरती केला आहे म्हणून विचारत आहे. तुमचा काही प्रश्न आहे का?
नाही 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 नाही.
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा, ठीक आहे ठीक.
Okay, okay.
Bhante ji, I also had one question.
Yes.
Specifically, when you spoke about whenever there is a sasankharikam, means Thina and Middha comes in picture.
Yes.
So like if Thina and Middha, I mostly take it when I'm sitting for meditation, if I'm in meditation and if I'm lazy. So like we see they are as a, like Nivarana we call them now. So how do
Yes.
we connect it with the sasankharikam that I couldn't understand?
Right. In this way, sasankarika, I mean, Thinamidda comes because of the sasankarika, no? In this way, for example, when it is about to arise Thinamidda, right? When about to arise Thinamidda, you know now Thinamidda may come, right? Thinamidda may come to my mind. So what you want to do, you want to increase you want to pay more attention towards the object with the mindfulness. But when you pay more attention to the Thinamidda, right? That mean always you feel Thinamidda, right? That mean you yourself prompted it. You yourself prompted it. Can you understand?
Okay, understood.
Yes, you yourself
Like I myself prompting myself. Like my inclination is only going in that direction, right? Towards Thina with her. So
sorry, I couldn't get it.
my thoughts are only going in that direction. Means I am prompting myself that
Yes.
the Thina will come. So like that.
Yeah. Because see now this sasankarika mean ourselves also can prompt it, right? Can prompt we also can prompt it ourselves, or somebody can prompt. But in the meditation, you are the one who prompt it. Okay.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Bhante ji. Thank you. तर हे खूप चांगलं होतं. भंतेजीने जे सांगितलंय की थिनमिद्ध हे ससंखारिकांसोबत रिलेटेड त्यांनी सांगितलं. हे मी पहिल्यांदाच ऐकलंय खरं, आणि मला खूप छान वाटलं ते ऐकून. म्हणजे एक वेगळी एक दिशा मिळाली. आपण जसं मेडिटेशनला बसतो तर थिनमिद्ध आपण ते निवारण म्हणून सेपरेट अभ्यास करतो, पण आपण त्याला कधी चित्तासोबत जोडलं नाही आहे. तर माझा तोच प्रश्न होता की आपण त्याला ससंखारिकाशी कसं जोडू शकतो. तर मग त्यांनी ते सांगितलं की कसं आपले स्वतःचे विचारच आपल्याला, म्हणजे आपण आधी बसलो नाही की आपल्याला वाटते की अरे आता आळस येईल, किंवा जे पण आहे काही रिझन्स आहेत आपले निगेटिव्ह विचार आहेत ते थिनमिद्धाचे असू शकतात. मग आपणच स्वतःला प्रॉम्प्ट करतोय. मला त्यांनी उत्तर पण खूप छान दिलंय. थँक्यू भंतेजी.
अर्चना,
हा
मला विचारायचं होतं की ते विचिकिच्छा आहे ना, दॅट इज रिलेटेड टू ओनली बुद्ध, धम्म अँड संघ का काय, का कोणत्याही क्षेत्रातली डाऊट?
अच्छा.
हॅलो Bhanteji,
Yes.
Akusala Chetasika, that is having doubt, that is called as Vichikicha. So having doubt regarding Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha only, or in all the field if somebody is having doubt?
Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. Here this is two chitta, no? Two consciousnesses. For the Mohamula, two chitta will arise in you. Two chitta mean one consciousness related to Vichikicha, one related to Uddacha, or the restlessness of the mind. So now here, these are not related each other. For example, maybe these are related to each other. For example, in this way, if some vichikicha or the doubt arise in your mind, then your mind also get restless, right? Mind also get restless because of the vichikicha. Is that the thing you don't? Is that the thing you need to ask, Prajna?
Yes,
Hello.
that also. And I wanted to ask this Vichikicha regarding only this triple gems or in all the field
Right.
regarding
For the
meditation.
all eight. So Buddha Dhamma Sangha, the three. Other one is Tisikha, three Sikha. Or in your language, three Sikha, no? Three Sikha means Sila Samadhi Panya. That is the fourth thing. The other one
Yeah.
is Vichikicha or the doubt regarding your past lives, right? Because sometimes, for example, uh, when you uh, when you practice this meditation up to I mean the Pacha Parigraha Jnana stage in the Vipassana, then you want to go to your past life to see your which past life you like. Then before that, then it is when you see this past life, you don't have any vichikicha. But if you don't see the past life before this vipassana, then you have doubt about your past life, no? In the same way, in the future life also, we can see the future life by the vipassana, or we can see the future life by dibbachakku jnana. You know dibbachakku abhinya. You know Dibachakku Abhinya, there is a Anagatansa Jnana. So then again you want to see this Anagatansa Jnana, your past life. So then you don't have doubt. But if you don't develop up to that, you may have doubt. And the other thing is you have both past and future lives doubt, and then that is the seventh doubt. And the last doubt is Paticca Samuppada, doubt about the Paticca Samuppada. That means the doubt about dependent origination or the causal relationship of this life, past life, and the future life, right? This is the Paticca Samuppada. So Paticca Samuppada also you want to see by the Vipassana, right? And there are therefore 8 type of doubt, not only Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. Is that the answer, or anything want to add?
Yes, got it. Well explained, Bhanteji. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, no
And
question.
what is the difference between that Machariya, Chetasika, and Mayavi? To hide means Machariya. What?
Macharya mean, yes, Macharya mean in this way. You want to understand this in, Macharya in this way, very good. Because sometimes in this way, like, for example, you have uh, valuable gold thing, right? Gold thing. For example, like necklace. So you hide this. You hide this. For example, when you want to go to when you go to this function or some ceremony or like that, you hide this because somebody will make the same thing like you, right? Then you have machariya. That means you conceal your property to before to exhibit it. Before to exhibit it, you hide, right? Because why you don't like to share with the others, right? Then when the function comes in due time, then you wear it and go, right? Then nobody can challenge you, no? Because of that precious thing. Regarding that precious thing, nobody can challenge you. Like that, you mature develop. Can you understand?
Yes,
Cannot?
yes. Or else somebody is hiding some information, keeping secret from other friends also. That could be also
Yeah.
Machariya, na?
Also Macharya, right? That is also Macharya. Macharya, not only the things, I mean, the not only for the physical thing, Macharya arise like that type of thing also. Macharya can arise, right? Can you understand this Macharya for all? Okay, and the thing, other thing, for example, somebody has many lands, right? Many lands. He doesn't like that anybody can reach the properties of his, right? Properties of, I mean, for example, you have 100 acres, right? 100 acres, then or 1,000 acres of the land, but you don't like somebody will reach to that level. That is the Machariya, right? That means you hide your thing. You conceal your whatever your property, you conceal, right? In this way, that means conceal mean you don't like to share with the others. Share with the others mean in this way, this share mean you have 100 acres, 50% you want to share. It is not the way. You don't need to you don't like to share mean you don't like somebody reach to your level, you don't like, right? Somebody reach to your level, you don't like. That's the Machariya, right? Can you understand? Okay.
Yes,
Bhante.
thank.
Yes,
But is
Bhante.
that Isu and this is same?
Sorry,
Issa
Issa,
and Machare
Issa,
is like same.
yeah,
Dosa
yeah,
originating from dosa.
yeah, dosa originate from dosa, no? Because why? For example, Issa is like jealousy, right? So jealousy mean, for example, you have some necklace and your friend you have some another necklace. That means that is more valuable than you like. Then you develop automatically Issa, right? Sometimes only, right? Sometimes some friends, if you the friends, your friends, if he has more than you, more valuable things than you may not develop Issa, but sometimes you may develop Issa. Issa mean in that way. That way mean the Issa mean envy for the others' properties, right? Jealousy for the other property. Can you understand the little difference between Issa and Machariya? Can you understand? Hello?
Yes, yes, very well. Thank you. Yes, yes, followed. Thank you.
Okay. So then all consciousnesses, Issa, Machariya, and remorse, Kukucha, arise with the hatred mind. Keep it in mind, right? Hatred mind. Okay, no question? No question. Maybe stop. Prala? Hello?
Very good, Bhante. Very good. Thank
Okay.
you then.
Sadhu.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very nice. Vandami Bhante.
Sadhu for all. Okay. Then let's stop, no? Let's meet
Yes,
on
Bhante.
2 weeks. 2 weeks after. 2 weeks after mean the first after second Saturday. Sorry, not first second Saturday. Then the second Saturday we will meet again.
Yes.
Okay. Then
21st of May.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, Bhante must be busy on Buddha Purnima, no? I think you must be busy during that time.
Sorry.
I mean, the 14th is the next Saturday, Anilu?
Yes, 14th is the next Saturday,
Okay, right.
and
right.
our
Anyway,
session will be on 21st.
yeah. Okay, right. Thank you.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Then see you.
Okay.
Thank you, Vandami Bhante ji.
Thank you.
Vandami Bhante. Vandami Bhante.
Okay.
थँक्यू. आज भंतेजींनी मेरिट शेअरिंग नाही केलं, विसरले वाटतं.
We can do it. I mean, मी आता त्या ग्रुप वरती शेअर केलं तर आपण क्विकली ते मेरिट शेअर करून देन वी कॅन कंक्लूड द सेशन.
Also ना, I was in traveling. हा उद्याच्यासाठी ते आहे ना, मला नंतर हे YouTube काही लिंक असेल तर आणि मागच्या लेक्चरची पण है ना
आपण हे
शेअर करशील.
ग्रुपमध्ये पाठवलंय तर ते रीड करूया. आपण जे ही मेरिट
हा.
केलंय ना ते आपण रीड करूया.